Welcome to this Hatha Yoga practice focused on the upper body, building strength and improving mobility. Let's begin with a gentle warm-up, connecting breath to movement. Find your mountain pose, feet grounded, spine tall, shoulders relaxed. Take a moment to become aware of your hands. Extend your fingers and spread them wide, waking up through the palms. This is the beginning of Hasta Bandha, the hand lock, a powerful engagement that supports you anytime your hands are on the mat. On your next inhale, raise your arms to the sides and up for a count of 4. As you exhale, gently lower them back down for 4 counts. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up, fingers wide and engaged. Exhale, release, keeping the movement soft and steady. 1 more time. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Next, move arms forward and up, palms facing down. Exhale, lower them back down the same way. 2 more rounds. Arms active, flow with your breath, like a moving meditation. Now arms rise, palms facing each other. Exhale, lower them down slowly. A couple of more breaths. Feel the energy radiating through your fingers. Now let's awaken the spine a bit more. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, gently twist to the right, gaze back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Arms back up. And release. Next, arms reach up, fingers interlace. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, side bend to the left, soft and steady. Return to center, reach up, and release. Let's build some more heat with sun salutations. On your next inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward with strong legs. Inhale, lift your chest, spine long. Exhale, step or jump back into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Inhale, step or jump forward, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. With your inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, release, mountain pose. Second round, stretch your arms up. Lower all the way down with your breath. Find a flat back, chest open. Step or jump to Chaturanga Dandasana. Slide to up dog. Press back to down dog. Inhale, step or jump forward, halfway lift. And bend over your legs. Rise up with your breath. Release and prepare for B variation. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, step back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior one on the left side. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. We will stay here for a minute. Press firmly through all 10 fingers, especially your index and thumb. At the same time, reach down through your heels, even if they don't touch the floor. On your next inhale, get to the top of your mat, straight spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, come to chair pose. Exhale, back to mountain. Last cycle, find your chair pose. Slowly fold forward. Straighten your back. Transition to chaturanga. Gently shift to upward dog. Press to down dog. Find your warrior one on the right, reach up. Lower down to elbow height. Stretch into up dog. Find your down dog. Warrior one on the left side, lift up with strong legs. Lower to final chaturanga. Shift to upward facing and downward facing. Maintain your equal breathing, taking slow and deep breaths. Notice the openness in your body and the heat you've cultivated. With your next inhale, move to the front, halfway lift. Bend all the way down. Rise to chair once again. And mountain pose, completing the warm-up. Let's find pyramid pose. Step your right foot forward and your left foot back into a narrow stance, about one leg's length apart. Make sure both feet are firmly grounded and your hips are facing forward. Keep both legs straight but not locked. Now bring your hands behind your back. Choose the variation that feels best for you today. Hold opposite elbows. Bring your palms together in reverse prayer, or take cow face arms with your left elbow pointing up and right pointing down. Take a deep breath in, lifting through the spine. Shoulder blades pull together. As you exhale, slowly begin to hinge at the hips, folding forward over your front leg. Keep the spine long, the neck relaxed, and the breath steady. Feel the stretch through your right hamstring and the opening across your shoulders and chest. Hold here for a few slow breaths, maintaining your balance and sense of grounding. To come out, press into both feet and rise up slowly on an inhale. Now step your left foot forward and your right foot back, adjusting to that same narrow stance. Anchor through both feet and gently square your hips toward the front of your mat. Keep your legs strong and engaged. Bring your hands behind your back again into any suitable variation. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, lift your chest. As you exhale, bend down. Keep your spine long and your breath steady. Stay present with your breath. Inhale for length. Exhale to soften deeper into the pose. Press evenly through both feet. Inhale and rise up slowly, feeling grounded and steady. From here, release your arms and gently step forward to the front of your mat. Take a breath in mountain pose. Then place your hands on the mat, step both feet back, and find your way into downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Spread your fingers wide and ground through the hands, lifting through the center of the palms, activating Hasta Bandha, your hand foundation. Lift your hips high, lengthen through the spine. On your inhale, glide forward into plank pose, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lift the hips back to downward dog. Continue flowing like this 5 more times, moving with your breath. Inhale for 4 counts as you glide forward into plank. Exhale for 4 counts as you return to down dog. Slow, steady movement, like a wave, core engaged. Your hands supporting you, not just pressing down, but lifting up through the center, like the floor is pushing back. See if you can have your elbow crease slightly rotate forward. Feel the heat building in the arms and core, while keeping the breath smooth and even. After your final downward dog, shift forward one more time into plank pose and hold. Stay strong and still. Feel the body in one long line, crown reaching forward, heels pressing back. Engage your core, your legs, your arms, and stay active through the hands, with Hasta Bandha gently lifting you from below. Now lower your forearms to the mat for forearm plank. Keep pressing the floor away, shoulder blades wide, spine long. Breathe deeply and hold here. Stay steady, focused, and connected to your breath. This is where strength and stillness meet. Then place one hand at a time back on the mat, returning to high plank. Walk your feet forward and rise all the way up into mountain pose. Now we let our upper body rest and shift the focus to the lower body. Step your left foot back, turning it to about 80 degrees, and bend your right knee to come into Warrior Two. Arms extend out to the sides, shoulders relaxed, gaze over the front hand. Take a moment to ground here. Front knee over ankle, back leg strong, chest open. From here, come into extended side angle. If you feel steady, try to gently press the tops of your hands into your lower ribs. Gaze turns to the left. You'll feel a deep extension through the wrists and forearms, a wonderful counterbalance to your plank work earlier. Keep the elbows soft, shoulders down, and chest open. The back leg stays engaged, the front knee rooted, both sides of your body long and spacious. Do not collapse into your right ribs. Breathe deeply here. Return the arms to Warrior Two position, long and extended. Find Star Pose and change sides. Bend your left knee to come into Warrior Two. Arms extend wide, shoulders relaxed, and gaze over your left fingertips. Ground through both feet. Feel the strength in your back leg and the openness through your chest. Now transition into extended side angle. If you feel strong, begin to gently press the tops of your hands into your lower ribs. Your gaze turns to the right. Keep the elbows soft, the shoulders away from the ears, and the side body long. Maintain space through the left ribs. Don't collapse downward. Continue equal breathing, letting each inhale lift you and each exhale anchor you. Now slowly return your arms to the full Warrior Two shape. From here, straighten your front leg and return your feet to face forward, rising into Star Pose. Next, prepare for a wide-legged forward fold. Bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Take a deep inhale, lifting the chest, rolling the shoulders back. As you exhale, begin to fold forward from the hips, keeping the spine long. Let your hands drop further, allowing gravity to stretch the shoulders and arms. Use your core to bring your upper body deeper into the fold. Stay here, breathing into the stretch. On your next inhale, with strong legs, begin to rise back up. Now change the interlace. Have the opposite thumb on top for the non-dominant grip. Inhale, lift the heart once more, and as you exhale, fold forward again. Let the arms drop, noticing how this side may feel different. It's time to come back up. With your next inhale, return to center. Step your feet together at the top of the mat and take a moment to feel grounded. Now bend your knees slightly and cross your right thigh over your left for eagle pose. Keep the toes resting on the floor, or if it's accessible, hook your right foot behind your left calf. Now bring your right arm under your left. Maybe your palms can touch. If the full bind isn't available today, you can press the backs of your hands. Lift the elbows to shoulder height and reach the forearms forward. Keep the pelvis facing to the front, not tilting or twisting. Breathe here, feel both strength and stillness. On your next inhale, unwind and reach both arms up. As you exhale, fold forward, bringing your hands to your feet. Catch hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reaching the heart forward. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Repeat this movement 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. And now stay in the deep forward fold, letting the upper body release and the breath soften. On your next inhale, slowly roll back up to standing. Now we'll move into eagle pose on the other side. Cross your left thigh over your right, finding your balance. Hook the left foot behind your right calf if you did so earlier. Bring your left arm under your right with the arm bind, adjusting as needed. Lift the elbows, keep the shoulders soft, forearms away, and feel the steadiness in the pose. Take slow, even breaths, expanding across the back body. On your next inhale, unwind the arms and legs, reaching both arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward again, this time sliding your hands underneath your feet, palms facing up, toes touching your wrists. Take a deep breath in to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, gently fold, letting your upper body rest over your legs. Let your elbows bend out to the sides and your head release fully. Take a moment to notice where your weight is. It's common for the hips to drift too far behind the heels, placing all the effort in the back body. See if you can gently shift your weight slightly forward, just enough to feel some pressure in the balls of your feet, massaging your palms. That subtle shift brings more release into the backs of the legs and allows the spine to lengthen naturally with gravity. From your forward fold, bend your knees deeply and lower down as we set up for crow. Place your hands on the mat, shoulder widths apart, fingers spread wide like rays of the sun. Your middle fingers are parallel to the long edge of the mat. Take a moment to activate your hand lock. That means gently pressing down through the base of each finger, especially the index and thumb, while lifting slightly through the center of your palm, like there is a little suction cup underneath. Now begin to lift the hips slightly and bring your knees to the backs of your upper arms. If you're familiar with the pose, come into crow, or just practice forward shifts, feeling what it's like. Maybe try lifting one foot, then the other. With time, your both feet will come off the mat for the full expression. Wherever you are, stay with your breath and find that balance. Lower your feet back down and come to lie on your back as we set up for bridge. Bend your knees and place the soles of your feet flat on the mat, hip distance apart. Arms rest alongside your body, palms facing down. Heels close enough that you can just touch them with your fingertips. On your next inhale, press down through your feet and begin to lift your hips toward the sky. Keep the thighs parallel and the knees aligned with the hips. Avoid splaying them outward. If it feels good for your shoulders and you'd like more space in the chest, begin to interlace your fingers underneath your tailbone and gently scoot your shoulders under. Let the breath move into the front of the body, the chest, the belly, the hip creases, and stay here for a few deep breaths. Feel grounded through your feet and upper arms. It's time to release. Unclasp the hands and slowly roll down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Take a breath here, letting your spine settle. If you feel ready to go deeper, we'll move into wheel pose, where you can do another round of bridge. For wheel, place your hands beside your ears, fingers pointing toward your shoulders, elbows pointing up. Press down through the feet and begin to lift the hips. Then press into the hands to lift the chest and head of the mat, extending your arms. This is a full back bend that opens the front body, strengthens the legs and arms, and energizes the entire system. Wherever you are, keep breathing deeply. Let each inhale open the chest. Let each exhale ground you through the hands and feet. Slowly lower yourself back down, one part of the spine at a time. From here, come into Happy Baby. Let the knees bend deeply and drop toward the sides of your rib cage. Hold onto the outer sides of your feet. This provides a nice release after deep spinal extension we just practiced. If it feels good, gently rock from side to side, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the mat. Let the movement be soft and easy. You can close your eyes and let the breath quiet. Gently release your feet, hug the knees into your chest, and prepare for your next transition to Dolphin. Come onto all fours and lower down onto your forearms. Elbows are shoulder distance apart, palms pressing into the mat, fingers wide and active. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and send your hips up and back. Engage your shoulders, pressing the floor away just like in down dog or forearm plank. Your forearms will want to turn inward. See if you can keep them parallel. You can softly bend your knees if the hamstrings are tight, or for more intensity, begin to walk your feet a little closer in. If your quads are firing, try bending the knees slightly and focusing more on lifting the hips than pushing the legs straight. Breathe here, building strength and length at the same time. Try lifting one leg to explore balance and activation just for a breath or two. And change sides. Slowly release. Lower your knees down to the mat and come into child's pose. Big toes touching, knees together, arms resting by the sides. Let the top of your forehead come to the mat. Close your eyes. Feel the contrast between the strength you just cultivated and the softness you're allowing now. This is your time to let go completely. Let your breath return to a smooth rhythm. Let the shoulders melt. Let the mind settle. From child's pose, slowly roll up to a seated position with your legs stretched in front of you. Place your hands just beside your hips, fingers pointing forward. This is your ideal foundation for a reverse tabletop. On your next inhale, press into your hands and feet to lift your hips up. Exhale, gently lower your hips back down to the mat. 2 more times. Press and rise. Slowly release. And last one. When you're done, turn your hands out and on your next inhale, lift one more time and hold the pose. This hand position allows for a deeper stretch. Press firmly through your feet and hands. Let your chest open and your shoulders draw slightly back. The thighs and torso form a straight line, knees stacked over ankles. Keep breathing smoothly here. Feel the back of your body strong and awake, the front of your body open and radiating. Lower the hips back down and pause in a neutral seat. We have just worked on our posterior chain. Now let's wake up the core with both. Bring your knees together and sit up tall. Lift through the spine and begin to lean back slightly, finding the tipping point where your core turns on. Lift one foot, then the other, balancing on your sitting bones. You can keep the knees bent or begin to straighten the legs. Extend your arms forward, parallel to the ground, palms facing upward. Keep breathing steadily. Draw the lower belly in, lift through the chest. Feel strength without strain. Now slowly begin to lower the upper body back and the legs forward, hovering just above the ground, coming into low boat. Arms can stay reaching forward or come alongside your ears for more challenge. Keep the lower back gently pressing into the mat, the legs strong and active. Breathe through the intensity, keeping the face soft and the mind calm. Release everything, legs, arms, effort, and let yourself melt down onto the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together, letting the knees fall open to the sides. Arms come to rest in a diamond shape above your head, elbows soft, palms facing up. You are in a reclined butterfly, a posture of openness and deep letting go. No effort now, just breath, gravity, and presence. Let the belly rise and fall freely. Let the hips be heavy, the heart open, and the face soft. This is your transition from fire to flow, from effort to ease. From here, make your way onto your belly. Extend your legs long behind you, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Place your hands under your shoulders, elbows hanging in close to the sides, and remember Hasta Bandha. On your next inhale, lift your chest into a gentle cobra. Keep the elbows soft, shoulders down and back. Let the lift come from the upper spine, not by pressing into the hands. Gaze is forward or slightly up. Now lower down with control, then slide your hands just a few inches back. On your next inhale, press into the hands again and rise up. This placement gives you more leverage to deepen the pose slightly, lifting the chest a little higher. Still, keep the glutes soft, the shoulders relaxed, and the neck spacious. Lower down and rest in crocodile pose for a few moments. Now we come to the last power pose of our practice, bow, sealing all the strength we've built in the upper body today. Bend your knees and reach back to grab the outer edges of your feet or ankles. On your next inhale, press into your hands and lift your chest and thighs off the mat. Feel the full body activation, the strength flowing from your shoulders through your back, arms, core, and legs. Keep your neck long and your gaze soft. Breathe deeply here, soaking in this powerful expression of your upper body strength. Slowly lower down and rest in crocodile. Now it's time to begin winding down the practice, moving into gentle, relaxing poses, perfect for transitioning from activity into stillness. We'll do thread the needle. Come into tabletop, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, reach your right arm up, lengthen through your spine. On your exhale, slide your right arm underneath your left, lowering your right shoulder and the side of your head to the mat. Keep your left hand where it is, or extend it forward for a deeper stretch. This is perfect to get into your rhomboids and mid-trapezius, the muscles between your shoulder blades. Breathe deeply here, feeling a gentle twist through the upper back and shoulders. On your inhale, press back up, stretching your right arm to the sky. Exhale to tabletop. Change sides. Now your left arm reaches up on your inhale. Exhale, slide it under your right, bringing your left shoulder and head to the mat. Keep the right hand grounded or extend forward. Breathe deeply, feeling the stretch on the other side. Press into your right hand and reach with your left arm up. Return to neutral. Now that we've released the back, let's give some love to the front body with open wing, a gentle opener for the chest, shoulders, and upper arms. Come onto your belly and extend your right arm to the side at shoulder level, palm facing down. Bend your left elbow and gently roll your body to the right, letting the left leg step back, or maybe even both feet can rest on the mat. You can also bring your left arm behind for more opening. Stay here and breathe into any tightness you experience. Come back to neutral and change sides. Roll your body to the left and find your expression of the pose. We are not just releasing tightness from the strength we've built in our practice. This pose also helps soften the tension we carry from emotional defenses that often show up as a slouched posture, rounded shoulders, and a tight chest. Stay here, welcoming the openness and liberation this pose brings. Slowly release and return to center. Come to your back for supine twists. Hug your knees into your chest. Inhale, extend your arms out wide. Exhale, lower your knees to the right, stacking your hips if possible. Turn your gaze to the left. Breathe deeply and allow your body to melt into this gentle twist. Hug your knees back to center. Then once again, stretch your arms on your inhale. With your exhale, lower them to the left. Gaze turns to the right. Let your shoulders stay heavy and invite your spine into the gentle spiral. Twists help release the lower back, massage the internal organs, and calm the nervous system. Perfect for unwinding after deep effort. Breathe slowly here, letting the body soften with each exhale. Hug your knees one last time and prepare for Shavasana, final rest. Extend your legs long on the mat. Allow your feet to fall open naturally. Rest your arms alongside your body, palms facing up. Keep your eyes closed and let your whole body melt into the mat. We've moved with strength and intention, activating the arms, opening the shoulders, lifting the heart. Now it's time to surrender and soften. Relax every muscle, every fiber, every thought. Let your body be heavy and let your mind be light. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch gently. Roll to your side into embryo pose. Press up slowly to a comfortable seat. Feel gratitude for this time you gave to your body and self. Namaste.